Welcome, everybody. We are live here at Pike Central High School here on Buckley's Creek with Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy. You're watching the Mountains' #1 source for sporting news, the D&D Sports Network. First, we'll have starting lineups here. Starting lineups for the Phelps Hornets be brought to you courtesy of L&M Mart.
Yeah, Darryl, we got Pike Central coming in at 7-11 on the season, and Phelps at 10-10.
Phelps starting lineup will be number 1, Kaylin Sloan. Number 3, Katie Yates. Number 13, Morgan Dotson. Number 14, Callie McCoy. And number 23, Michaela Sipple. They are head coached by Justin McCoy. Now let's go over to the Pike Central starting lineup, brought to you courtesy of Bruce Walters Ford.
Starting at freshman number one,
Zoe Billiter. Junior number 13, Sid the Kid Snodgrass. Number 22, Jaden Looney. Number 33, Lily Thacker. And rounding out and starting lineup, number 34, Lara Stanley. They are head coached by Bobby Spears. Bobby Spears, Tommy, does a tremendous job coaching these Lady Hawks.
He's been coaching here quite some time, hasn't he?
Yeah, Bobby's he's coached for a while. He's one of the best in the business. As we're getting ready for game day here, guys, make sure you hit that like and share, but get these numbers up here on the Jim Mar Service comment section. And Tommy, a change in the starting lineup, Gracie Ratliff not in it for the Hawks.
Yeah, she's a little bit changed tonight, and we'll see how long it takes for her to come off the bench here. I'm sure it won't take too awful long. But
Yates and Builder jumping off. It's going to be the Hawks controlling tip here. You know, this is right now big ball game. A lot of playoff implications here, as you know a lot on this game right now. You know, 60th district matchup. You know, and I know Phelps Lady Hornets. You know, with Belfry losing a couple players, there's Zoe Builder with the bucket. With Belfry missing a couple players, now these two teams have kind of stood up in the driver's seat of the 60th district, and you know, so this one right here, you know, if one of these teams come out on top, that'd be a long ways going toward getting a bye in that first round.
Yeah, coming in district play, we got Pike Central's 1-1 on the season, and Phelps looking to pick up their first win. They're 0-2 to start season at district play.
Kaylin Sloan going to the line. She hits the first. Now Sloan will step up, shoot the second. Sloan had a really good season last year, helped lead Phelps to a district championship, and you know, the run she made in the playoffs, you know, was one of the key reasons that Phelps found herself hanging a district title.
Yeah, Justin McCoy's proud of that one, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Sid the Kid, Sydney Snodgrass, lighting it up from downtown here, Tommy, gives Pike Central the 5-2 lead.
Yeah, quick start here for the Hawks.
Now swing it over, Sipple. Big bucket there by number 23. Actually, who did they say that was? They said Kaylin Sloan, but that wasn't Kaylin Sloan. That's Chloe Bevins is who they got.
I believe it. I thought it was Sipple myself.
Or is it Sipple? It's got 23 on my roster. It's got Chloe Bevins.
Okay, yeah, it's Bevins.
But I don't know if Sloan kicks that back over to Bevins. Down, tried forcing it to Yates. Pike Central cannot save it. It's going to be Phelps ball under their own basket. Guys, make sure you hit that like and share button. We also, tonight, we have the Martin County Cardinals and Paintsville Tigers over on D&D Plus. And then we got Chapmanville Middle School. The Chapmanville Middle School game is on D&D Mountain Elite. So those are the three games we got on the networks tonight. For any of you guys wanting to watch some good mountain basketball, tune in. Tommy Callie McCoy there. she's going to the line. This young lady having a phenomenal season.
Yes, she scored over, I heard the other night, she scored over 2,500 points in her Phelps career. That's pretty remarkable.
Oh, okay. So here, I got a little birdie in my ear, gave me some clarification. Chloe Bevins has stepped away from the team. Michaela Sipple wearing her uniform.
Okay.
So that helps us. Now there's Sipple. Sipple stepping up, having a good season.
Yeah, Phelps is a really good rebounding team. They have 3 players right there around 10 rebounds a game, with Katie Yates leading the way with 11 boards a game.
Coming back the other way, Lara Stanley, she's going to let it fly. She's off the mark, and it's going to go out of bounds. The ball will stay. Or no, we'll go to the Hornets.
See how long it takes each team to come out and do some full court pressure.
Put that over on there. As we are sitting here, guys, the 7-5 is the score. Sorry, we're still trying to get some things, technical issues lined out here, as ball's going to go out of bounds. Careless turnover, so Pike Central will take over possession. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, Pike Central, obviously without Gracie Ratliff in the starting lineup, that's a big punch to the sternum of the Hawks. As Ratliff, I think, her and Lara Stanley, 2 of the key pieces for the Hawks. And so they're having to do it without her here right now. Here comes Callie McCoy. McCoy on the push. McCoy, she's going back up. Gets over to Kaylin Sloan. Back to McCoy. McCoy thought about it. McCoy, she'll pull that volleyball line 3.
Yeah, McCoy, a great ball handler for Phelps.
Sipple let it fly. Good box out by Builder. And coming back the other way is Sid the Kid. Gets it back to Snodgrass. Snodgrass swings it over. Now, I like that young lady the other day that stepped in the lineup for the Hawks, number 44, Kenzie Lyons.
Yeah, she done a remarkable job the other day. We saw them.
And Stanley's going to go off the mark, and the ball will go to the Hornets with 3:53 to go here. Said Michaela Sipple, Justin Mayhorn. We got some clarification on that, as Vicky Maynard says Miss Sukat on the live said rest in peace. She loved the kiddos and was such a great supporter. Yeah, Vicky, we'll, before the boys game, we'll do a moment of silence for Sukat. This is her first game she's had to miss. The first game that these Phelps kids will ever not know Sukat, watching him in one form or another, whether it's in person or over on D&D. They'll swing it back over. Snodgrass to Stanley. Stanley, Looney waiting for it in the corner. Right there, extra pass. Looney thought about it. She kicks it back over to Snodgrass. Stanley. And Builder, off the mark at Jaden Looney with the miss, and rebound by Builder, put back no good, but Builder go to the line.
Number 3 for Phelps. Yates, that is her first team's first.
So they're going to call that foul on Katie Yates.
Builder at the line, shooting 2 shots.
Now, one thing I do like, Tommy, and I see something I do like and see something I don't like. The Phelps cheerleaders I love has made the trip, and I've seen them make the trip multiple times this year with their team. I love whoever their cheerleading sponsor is. You get an A+. for having the cheerleaders follow with the basketball team. Now, Pike Central, they don't have the girls here, so they don't have their cheerleaders here tonight. I don't know why. Hopefully they'll show up for the boys' game, but here comes McCoy. McCoy down that right side. McCoy, nice pass. Good feed there. Sipple with the bucket. Sipple making it simple. She hits an easy lay in there.
Coy, great job looking up the floor there.
Swings it across the court. Lara Stanley. Back over. Good ball fake there by Snodgrass. Snodgrass, a little too much mustard on that one.
Yeah, I noticed the band wasn't here yet either. I always enjoy listening to the Pike Central band, one of the best around for sure.
Oh yeah, they're the best band by far. You know what their coin or what their nickname is, don't you?
No.
Best damn band in all the land.
It's a good nickname.
Yeah, McCoy lighting it up from downtown. Nothing but nylon on that one. There's Owen Bowman. Looky here, Tommy. Hey, how about this? We got the Hawks bringing us some grub and some water.
So if you want any food, let them know. I'll get it for you.
Hey, there you go. Hey, you can't. How about that? Pike Central rolling out the red carpet for us. And listen, them two boys right there, they'll be serving up the Hornets tonight too, as Owen Bowman and Colton Ratliff, two great kids, Tommy. And you know, how many schools are well, we get a lot of schools that bring us concession up, but you know, who's going to bring their star players to bring it to you?
Right. Yeah, both of them big pieces to their team.
Yeah. Swing it back around as Sipple, and the ball going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hornets. So 10-7, and Phelps has took a 3-point lead here on that Callie McCoy three-pointer.
Checking in for the Hawks, number 11, Gracie Ratliff.
Yeah, Gracie Ratliff coming in, and yeah, this listen, Bobby Spears says he ain't waiting no longer, Tommy. He's bringing in his young gun.
Yeah, she's usually provides a pretty good spark plug when she comes in.
Yep. And shot up by Sloan. Kaylin Sloan knocking down the three-point bomb from the top of the key.
Phelps is out to a 6-point lead here early on, first
Huge.
quarter.
And look at Sipple. Sipple with the steal. Justin McCoy, listen, he was our coach of the year last year. He's the reigning D&D coach of the year. And three-point bucket, good by Morgan Dotson. And Justin McCoy was coach of the year last year. And, you know, if he keeps it up, it's going to be hard to pass him up this year, you know. I mean, because, you know, everybody thought he would be in the basement of the 15th region. Listen, night in, night out, these girls are competing and right there knocking off some of the best teams in the region.
Yeah, Justin does a great job and wears many hats. He called a game with us the other night.
Yep.
Done an excellent job.
Justin's been with us since the beginning. He a big piece of D&D Sports Network. Ricky Hayburn says, rest in peace, Sioux Cat. You will be missed by the people. And Shauna Wagner says, way to go, Sloan. Yeah, Sioux Cat, again, guys, make sure y'all stick around for the game of the boys. We'll do a moment of silence for Sioux Cat and, yeah, really talk about her impact and, you know, how much the Mountains have missing without our dear friend. Greg Smith says, why can you watch this and have to pay watch Chapmanville Tigers? Well, I'll tell you a big reason why, Greg. And we'll stay here, Tommy, so I can explain this.
Okay.
Some schools we have to pay, some schools we don't have to pay. Schools that we have to pay, you're not always going to have to pay to watch Chapmanville, Logan, and our West Virginia games. But in West Virginia now, just about every school you go to, you have to pay. And, you know, at the end of the day, this is a business, you know, and we can't keep going in the hole like we have been, you know, or the doors ain't going to be open and we're not going to be able to offer this to anybody. And I know, Greg, I know you're just asking, you know, I mean, you know, wanting clarification on it. So, you know, I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm just trying to explain it to help you understand. You know, like we're getting to the point to where a lot of the games that we'll do will be pay-per-view, but there'll be a lot more that ain't. So, I mean, here's, Tommy, the way that I look at it, and this is what I would have to ask the people, I mean, we've done this for a decade, and I'm talking struggling, but we're continuing to grow and offer kids more and more opportunities. So it's you people at home, it's our sponsors, it's everybody. It's a team that makes this. But for us to continue this service, we can't keep going in the hole like we are. There's a Lane Ratliff just in time for her daughter coming in. Lane coming in the building. The best way I could tell you is especially in West Virginia, a lot of them games are going to be pay-per-view, and and for us to continue to grow, there's, we want to make the broadcast better for you folks too. So for us to also, if you notice now we put 3 workers on each game instead of 2, and that allows us to have the scoreboard at the bottom of your screen, not that scoreboard that blocks the goal like normal. So for us to continue to grow like we are, Lara Stanley knocks down the jumper. For us to continue to grow like we are, we've got to find a way to help cover costs and not keep going in the hose. So, if you get to watch, 200 games a month on D&D for free, we just ask that you, understand why we have to charge you $5 for maybe 3 games that you want to watch. And here's the other thing is NFHS and Huddle, you take a lot of these schools are doing both of them, they charge $10 a game. We charge $5 a day. So you pay $5, you get to watch anything on D&D, that we're doing pay-per-view for that day for $5. And, here's the, and then also, like I said, it's not just the ones in West Virginia. We got Kentucky schools now that are starting to say, well, okay, where's the ticket sales, and I think that's one of the biggest falsifications there is. It does not cost ticket sales. If anything, we help put butts in the seats because, you get the promotion of the game. But anyways, that way, fans either pay $5 to watch it, on D&D, and then us give back to the school, or, come here and, buy the ticket and, concession and help the school that way, But Greg, I hope that helps you understand. We appreciate your support, and, I hope that clarifies it a little bit for you.
Yeah, there's a tremendous amount of work that goes into it. I didn't really realize how much work actually went into it until I
started
working here. So it's beyond what I thought it would be. It's a lot.
Yeah. So we just ask. We try to keep as many games as we can for free, but there is a few here and there that we are going to have to charge pay-per-view for. And soon we'll have our app up too. So with our app, you'll be able to get breaking news first. You'll be able to get a lot of benefits too with that, as well as full-time streaming.
Got a foul underneath here.
Number 23, Lady Hornets.
Yeah, Greg, that's one thing that we're going to do. Like at the West Virginia State games, if you notice, we will have a camera down on the floor during that game, and that's a lot. Without it, we can't. We're bringing in the same amount of money, but everything's going up. Prices are going up. We're having to, you have to pay your workers more and more nowadays. So for us to be able to get like the floor cameras and get all them bells and whistles, that's why we have to do that at certain games. So we hope you guys understand. And Vicky Wood said D&D. Vicky, we agree. We agree with that. But right now, we're just trying to ease, everybody into it. And we know it's a big step for people, with the pay-per-view stuff. And, so we're trying to ease everybody into it while also, once we feel we get the broadcast where it needs to be with the floor cameras, the bells and whistles and all that, then, we can talk about, charging, $10. But right now, it's $5 and you get 24 hours. That ain't $5 a game. It's $5 and you get 24 hours.
And usually the price of admission to get in the game is usually, what, $5?
Yeah, it's seven over in West Virginia.
And, you know, saving gas, not having to go and all that, you know.
Amanda Hal Hicks says, yeah, it's $14.99. Yeah, you can pay $14.99 a month, or it's $10 a game, $10.99 a game. But it's you know, you can pay one of the two, and that's what when we have our app soon. See, right now, you can go buy a yearly subscription for D&D, and it's $150. Nice job by Lions. It's $150 for a yearly subscription, and you get everything for a year. And you know, that's definitely the best price right now. You know, or you know, do it $5 a day. There's Callie McCoy back irons it, no good, and but you know, we plan on offering you guys. You know, we're going to, you know, step up our game in other areas to make sure that you guys and the kids are getting a lot more, you know, in return of people having to, you know, buy pay-per-view. There's Stanley off the mark. Stanley follows her shot, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line. Right now, Pike Central trying to crawl back in this thing, down 5. You know, Gracie Ratliff not getting a start tonight. She missed half a quarter. You know, definitely putting the Hawks behind the 8 ball here.
Yeah, struggling to just find the basket right now.
Brittany Watson says, I remember when you guys were just starting out, said I was in high school, said you've done so much for our mountains. I sure appreciate everything you did for me. $5 is worth it. Brittany, thank you so much for saying that. We appreciate that. Lara Stanley nets the free throw. Greg Smith said, I just wanted to know and answered my question. Yeah, that's you know, I don't mind at all. You know, explaining to people. You know, I don't take any slight. You know, I know it's a learning curve, and we've always looked at Sloan off the mark. Sipple with the rebound. Sipple goes up, misses a shot. Rebound by Lines. Yeah, I understand. You know, it's going to be a learning curve at first, and you know, we've always looked at ourselves as the People's Network, and nice job by Jaden Looney getting the bucket. Cuts it to a 1-point ball game, but we've always looked at ourselves as the People's Network, and we want to, you know, we want to make sure that you guys, you know, are a part of the process, and that, you know, that y'all understand, and you know, why we're having to do it. You see Sipple. Kicks it back over to Sloan. Sloan matched up with Stanley out top. Swings it over to Sipple. Sipple has Lines on her. See, that's where Sipple needs to use her speed and try to pull Lines out and drive around her.
Yeah, take her off the dribble out there.
And there's Looney. Nice move by Looney. Looney, 2 big buckets, and just like that, the Hawks are back on top here, Tommy, 20-19.
Looney with a big first half here. She's got 9 points already, Darryl.
You see them on the Punk's Tires scoreboard at the bottom of your screen. Go to Punk's Tires. Actually, Tommy, I'll be headed to Punk's Tires tomorrow. You know why I go to Punk's?
Why's that?
To save money.
There you go. Good enough reason for me.
Get good quality tires and great service at Punk's Tires, located in Virgie, Kentucky. There's Kaylin Sloan out top. Phelps burning a little clock here and swings it over. That's number 24 now in for the Hornets, Kenzie Lester, and it's going to be stolen away by Lines, and McCoy steals it back. McCoy going all the way to the rack, and nice job there by Looney pushing McCoy off her path, and nice job. Gracie Ratliff, full head of steam, and she's going to go to the line and shoot a couple here.
Number 23 for the Lady Hornets.
There was no doubt in my mind she was headed to the rim as soon as she got that rebound.
Yeah, Greg Smith says, like I say, you guys do a professional job, and I love D&D. Greg, we try. You know, we try to do professional. I mean, I understand. I'm not a fool. Listen, there's some networks out there that their quality of streaming is better than ours right now, and that's one thing that we want to improve on. You know, that's one reason why we're not charging a ton, because we feel that we want to improve on that, you know, before, you know, we ask you to pay any more than that. And, you know, after we get all that stuff up, then, you know, I mean, we want to try to continue to do that for you guys. But one thing we do feel like, you know, there may be some more networks that stream better than us. But there's no network that knows and cares about the kids like we do. You know, I mean, that's, you know, these kids I cover from Pee Wee all the way up to the pros. So that's why we know more about every kid than every other network, because it's not just a job, it's a lifestyle with us. And, you know, one thing I'd say, we're a media network, not a streaming service, and that's what separates us apart. Sinks it, Kaylin Sloan. Just like that, puts the Hawks back on top. 22-21 here, Tommy. We got ourselves a barn burner brewing.
Sloan's been on fire this first half.
Stanley leaves that in short. Katie Yates. Oh, Katie Yates with the block. Tells Jaden Looney, get that weak stuff out of here. And right now, Katie Yates, Tommy, if I'm not mistaken, Katie Yates is the leading rebounder in the 15th region in girls. If you got the stats over there, tell me she's averaging a game.
Yeah, Katie's averaging 11.1 a game, 222 rebounds total on the year.
Yeah, I mean, think of that. I mean, that's monster numbers for Katie Yates.
It's Tyler Weddington numbers, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see Tyler Weddington up next. Good job there by Gracie Ratliff tying up McCoy on the drive. And I'm telling you, this young lady right here, Gracie Ratliff, get on the Gracie Ratliff train. I'm telling you, this girl is a future star.
Yeah, definitely playing well above her years, only a freshman, and filling in really well for this Pike Central team.
She is. Her and Lara Stanley, good 1-2 punch. Then you fill them in with Jaden Looney, Sid the Kid, and you know, Lyons and all these supporting cast. I mean, this Pike Central team, you know, Bobby Spears has got a squad that can compete for the district this year. Chris Rowland says, "What's up, Bluegrass folks? Good to see you tuning in, Chris. I know you've been wanting some more basketball. Make sure that you guys make sure you tune in. We got games on all three networks tonight: D&D Mountain Elite, D&D Plus, and D&D Sports Network.
Yeah, hopefully this snow will move on out of the way and we can not have no more interruptions.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. But they're saying there's some snow coming in, Tommy.
Let's hope they miss one. Miss this one.
I hope they do, man, because, you know, we got a big week coming up, Tommy. We'll go from Friday till Friday where we'll have on, you know, no less than 6 games a day, as we'll have the Hatfield McCoy starting on Friday. Then on Saturday, Callie McCoy, nice job. She's off the mark. You know, I was in the gym with Callie McCoy yesterday, and I seen the work that she puts in. You know, there's a reason why she scored 2,600 career points. You know, I mean, she's got a nice resume that she does on her own. You know, every weekend. You know, if Phelps ain't playing, she's in the gym somewhere. Lara Stanley jumps out to a 3-point lead with 40 seconds to go, and McCoy. And listen, this is no easy task for McCoy tonight. You know, this will be a hard game for Phelps to win because Lara Stanley, one of the better defenders in the 15th. She stops, pops, and drops. Lara Stanley burning the nets up and giving Pike Central their largest lead of the first half, 5-point lead, 27-22.
Yeah, they were down like 6 or 7 earlier, and they've come back and taken a 5-point lead here.
Yeah, the McCoy, she's content with taking the last shot. They get it out to Sipple. They'll call a foul on Snodgrass.
Number 13,
but we'll have the Hatfield and McCoy Friday. Then on Saturday, we'll have the Hatfield and McCoy shootout. And then we'll be off Sunday. And then on Monday through Thursday, 9 games every day, as D&D will be doing the Country Roads Coaches Classic this year, and it's formerly known as the Parmar Shootout and the Utz Snacks Classic. This year they've named it the Country Roads Coaches Association Classic. It's at West Virginia State, so we'll have 9 games a day over the 4-day period.
That's one of the biggest events in West Virginia, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Other than the state tournament, it is the biggest event, and we appreciate the folks over in West Virginia, you know, looking at D&D and being like, hey, you know, we're going to bring in, you know, D&D Sports Network and try to give this event a shot in the arm. Nice job, Stanley. Ooh, barely missed that as we'll go into the locker room. 27-23. We got a 4-point ball game on the Punks Tire scoreboard. Bottom of your screen. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the D&D Sports Network, where the Bruce Walters halftime show. We'll go over some scoring. We had Pike Central started out trailing by 6 or 7 points here, and they've stormed back in that second quarter and was able to take the lead at 27-23. For the Lady Hornets, they were led by Kaylin Sloan, had a big first half there, 11 points. Kylie Sipple had 5 points, and Katie Yates had 3, and Morgan Dotson had 3. Over for the Lady Hawks, they were led in the first half by Jaden Looney with 9 points. Lara Stanley added 8. Gracie Ratcliffe and Sydney Snodgrass with 3 points each. And that rounds out the halftime show here, 27-23. The Lady Hawks up on the Lady Hornets. We'll be right back with second half action in a few minutes. And welcome back to the D&D Sports Network for the second half here at Pike Central High School. Got the Lady Hawks leading 27-23 here in the third quarter. Hornets were led in scoring first half by Kaylin Sloan. She had 11 points. Rebounded by Ratliff. She'll bring it up for the Lady Hawks here. Pass over on the wing to Snodgrass, or excuse me, Stanley. And it's out of bounds. It'll go back to the Lady Hornets here. Trailing 27-23. Here's Ratliff with a steal here. Straight to the basket, layup, off the mark, rebound, up and good.
Basket is good. Number 23, the Lady Hornets. Sybil, that's her third personal foul. Team first. For the third, Looney at the line. One shot.
To the line here, Jaden Looney picking up where she left off. She has 11 points now. Got fouled on the putback attempt, and free throw's good. That'll put Pike Central up 30-23 here in the third quarter. McCoy with it out here on the wing, being guarded by Stanley. Got a whistle. I think Justin McCoy seen something he didn't like and wants a 30-second timeout here. We'll go over a few of our sponsors here. We'd like to thank Hornets Restaurant over in Phelps, L&N Mart, Punk's Tires, City Auto Care in Williamson, A.O. Wonks and Edward Jones Financial Group, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Southside Buildings and Carports, Trailhead Bar and Grill, A&H Supply, Southside Mall, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles, Bruce Walters Ford, Double Quick, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, and D&D Auto Mart.
D&D Auto Mart now open in South Williamson. Make sure you hit them up for all your used car needs. That's D&D Auto Mart. Here comes Snodgrass with the steal. She'll swing it up court to Ratliff, over to Stanley. Stanley back over to Ratliff. Ratliff, nice move. Goes in and misses it, but Builder gets the rebound, and she's going to go to the line.
Pike Central doing a pretty good job rebounding against this Phelps team. It rebounds really well.
They're doing a tremendous job. Russ Kidd says, Greg said, y'all can keep all that snow. Said, my propane ran out and still waiting on America Gas to come out. Russ said, do you think we're going to get more snow? Sure hope not. The roads are still covered up here at Bone Branch. They're saying we are. I think the weatherman may be a little wrong on it. I could be wrong, but it could be just hopeful thinking for me. But Katie Yates with the block. That's her second of the game. Big block for Yates.
Yeah, big size advantage down low there for Yates.
Yeah, the Hornets can't let this thing get out of hand anymore. But yeah, but Russ, I hope we don't get any more. Now hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up. You're watching on the D&D Sports Network, the Mountain's #1 leader in sporting news. We're sitting here, Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy on the call for this big-time 60th District matchup.
There's a steal here, and shot up, no good. And rebounded, kicked out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Hawks. Lady Hawks up 31-23 here. 5 minutes, 57 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a three on the way. Rattles around, no good. Nice offensive rebound, no good. Finally taken out of there by Kenzie Lester for the Lady Hornets. And here comes McCoy.
Yeah, I'm interested. Don't forget, this is just the bottom half of the boy-girl doubleheader. Sloan, she's leaving that one short. Katie Yates follows up with the rebound, and Yates right now, her size is an issue for Pike Central.
Yeah, she's got a tremendous size advantage down low, and like you said, Darryl.
I'll tell you, she's every bit of 6'1", maybe
yeah.
6'2".
Yeah.
But and what Justin McCoy has done developing Katie Yates has been something really nice to see. You know, he's worked really hard with her, made her into one of the better players in the district. Kaylin Sloan follows her shot, and she's going to get fouled, go to the line.
Yeah, Yates only a junior, right?
Yeah, just a junior, so he'll have her returning with Kaylin Sloan next year. But you are losing the leading scorer, maybe second leading scorer in the region behind Kylie Kenner.
Yeah, and their ball handler there.
Yeah. Which I don't know. I think Maddie Engel may be averaging around 24. As you're sitting here, guys, Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy, you're watching the Mountain's #1 leader in sporting news, the D&D Sports Network, on Monday Night Basketball. As Ratliff running point right now for the Hawks. Swings it across court to Snodgrass. Snodgrass took the bump and got the bucket. Nice move by Snodgrass.
Yeah, nice strong move there, wasn't it?
Yeah, Snodgrass, one of them girls that's got a load of potential. You know it's in her. You're just waiting for it to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yates, long three there, or not Sloan for three. Right now, Phelps starting to rely on the three ball too much here, Tommy. They going to have to get back to where their bread's butter, and that's attacking the basket.
Mm-hmm. Good things always happen, attacking the basket, right?
Absolutely. Always be aggressive. There's Stanley. Stanley goes up, shot up, no good. Rolls off. McCoy with the rebound. Here comes McCoy back the other way. Nice take by McCoy. McCoy misses it. Ball's going to go out of bounds. They'll stay with the Hornets. Tommy, we got tonight, we got this game, and then we'll have we'll be over at Phelps on Thursday night as Belfry travels to Phelps.
Yeah, it should be a good one there. It's another district matchup, correct?
Well, speaking of that, you see right there, Belfry head coach Matt Thornsberry with Boo Thornsberry and Emma Dixon. McCoy, listen, you cannot let her get her feet set. And just like that, Phelps has cut this to a 5-point ball game.
Yeah, she's automatic, right? From out there wide open.
Now, they'll swing back over to Ratliff. Ratliff was wide open, but never looked at the rim there, Tommy. She went in with the mindset to pass, you know, and she had an easy shot. Top of the key, 3. Nothing but nylon on that, and Sydney Snodgrass right now putting on a show here in the third quarter. Callie McCoy full head of steam goes right at Zoe Builder. And I didn't see a lot of contact there, but either way, McCoy's going to go to the line and shoot a couple.
McCoy with only 4. She's averaging upwards around
22 a game.
Yeah, exactly 22.
Did you get that on there?
The halftime or
well, we'll wait till we come out of timeout or something. We'll do it. McCoy sinks that one. 38-32. Want to remind everybody, listen, Tommy, whoever wins this game, we know where they're going to celebrate at Hornets Restaurant. Yeah, I made the trip to Hornets yesterday. Went and seen Brenda, Phil, and the crew. As Phil's not down there on the bench today. He must be feeling under the weather.
Yeah, that's some of the best food around, isn't it? Up there at Hornets Restaurant.
It is. The Hornets, I listen every Sunday. You know, me and my wife, if I take my daughter over there to train, and if we don't go and train, me and my wife go over there and eat. And then during the week, I make the trip up there. I can't wait till Thursday to eat the D&D special. It's fried pork chops, pinto beans, fried taters, and cornbread. Look at here, Mark Dog in the house, the mayor of Phelps. How you doing, Marty? You ready for the big time matchup?
Oh yeah, we're ready tonight. About as focused as I've seen them. Yeah.
Oh, he says they're focused, so
We're ready to go tonight, I believe.
well, I can tell you what, you're gonna have your hands full with Owen Bowman.
Right up. That's where we're gonna bring the pressure team.
You better get that win tonight. I don't know you'll win on Thursday.
I don't want to hear it. We'll get you some blue.
Yeah, there you go. You see what I'm wearing, don't you? I got the red, Marty. I'm a big, nice job by Snodgrass. That's her 7th point of the quarter. But Marty here is the assistant coach on the boys staff, and I always give him a hard time, Tommy. He knows I'm a Belfry guy. But I love these Phelps kids, though. I root for them all the time. You know, when they play Belfry, you know, I hope they all play good. But you know, I hope, I'd like to see Belfry get the dub. But I tell you, the people over at Phelps, Tommy, you won't find a better community.
Yeah, I've been over there several times already, and it's one of my favorite places to go, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. Look here, Ratliff, a little in and out dribble goes in, and she'll go to the line.
Number 13 for the Lady Hornets.
Marty, I'm surprised you ain't helping Coach Justin McCoy down there.
I've been talking to him and stuff.
Yeah,
He's focused right now. He's trying to get this done.
Yeah, I'm surprised you ain't helping him coach. As you see, Yep. Nice job by McCoy. She had it stripped though. Coming back, Lara Stanley on the push. McCoy gets right back on defense. Nice way to recover. Swings it back. Lara Stanley, feet set, off the mark, and it's going to be a rebound by Lester. Lester gets it out to Sloan. Sloan drives, kicks. Back to Sloan. And right now she's looking for help. Gets it to McCoy, and Lara Stanley doing a good job getting a hand in there. And look at Ratliff just getting up the floor, beating the defense, and count it. Gracie Ratliff going to have a chance at an old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, it's hard to catch up to that speed. She's very quick.
All right. We'll see you, Marty. We'll see you Thursday night. Yep. Where at? At Betsy Lane. He says Phelps is going to Betsy Lane tomorrow night. So you're trying to stack them wins before Thursday, right? Yeah, because you know what's going to happen Thursday, right? Okay, that's over at Belfry. Yep. Nice job, and yeah, Phelps will play Betsy Lane twice this week.
Betsy Lane doing pretty good over there.
Yeah. Russ Kidd wants to know where I ate after the Wayne game. Russ, I rode up to Huntington and ate at the Huntington Ale House. Yeah, it's about 20 minutes down the back road there. You know, and I went up there and ate. Ale House sponsors with D&D, so you know, there's not a lot open in Wayne after 9 o'clock, Tommy.
Yeah, it's like a ghost town after the street lights come on, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and they're having water issues too. So here Ratliff gets it over to Stanley. Stanley back up to Ratliff. To Stanley. Nice job. Stops, pops, back irons it no good. Rebound put back no good, and it's going to be Hornets coming away with it. And right now they're going to call it travel and another turnover on Phelps. You know, Phelps, they had this right where they wanted it, and here in the second half they've come out careless turnovers and just missed opportunities. The ball hasn't moved like it did in the first half, and you know, it'll be interesting to see if Phelps can turn this around here in this final quarter.
Yeah, like you said earlier, they've kindly settled for the outside shot.
Yep.
Mix that with turning the ball over, then find yourself down by 12 here.
I'm telling you, what a quarter Sydney Snodgrass has had. She got 9 this quarter, Tommy.
Yes, she leads Pike Central with 12 points here.
Nice job by Sloan. Sloan had it poked away, though. Another turnover by the Hornets. And that's what Coach McCoy's really missing right now is a ball handler.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd like to, you know, there's a couple kids over there in Phelps that ain't playing I'd like to see step up and play for him down the stretch. You know, see them come out. Yeah, I know it would mean a lot. Nice job by Ratliff. Ratliff takes the contact, and she's going to go to the line shooting too. And where are we at tomorrow, Tommy?
We are, I'll check here. Tuesday night, we got Logan and Mingo, and then Kermit, and we got the Martin County and Paintsville game tomorrow.
So Martin County, Paintsville, Kermit, and who's the other one?
Logan and Mingo.
Yeah, Logan and Mingo. Shot up by Ratliff. Sinks the free throw, extends this 47-33. And here comes Gracie Ratliff down the floor. Ratliff beats the defense up the floor and blows the bunny on that one.
Yeah, those are the ones that usually fall for.
In the commercial. And as Stanley gets it back over. Snodgrass, and you see down there number 42 calling for it on the block. Either way, it comes in her hands, loose ball, and she goes up with it. She said, hey, she said, I wasn't guaranteed to touch the ball again, so I'm going to throw it up.
A tough angle almost went in there.
Yeah, Sipple with the bucket. And right here, the Phelps cut this to 12 here. Here's Ratliff. Ratliff right down the pipe. Nice job, nice pass. And sinks it. Number 42, Tori Ratliff, gets the shot to fall and giving Pike Central the 49-35 lead heading into the final quarter. We'll be right back.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. it means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
And we're back here on Buckley's Creek. Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy on the call here as we head into the final period. It's the Phelps Hornets down 14, 49-35 on the Punks Tire scoreboard. You know, if anybody can come back, it's Phelps, though. They got Callie McCoy. Let's take a look at Callie and what she's done this season, Tommy.
She's averaging 22 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals. And 2,610 career points at Phelps, Darryl McCoy.
That's impressive. So, you know, if anybody can make a comeback, it's Callie McCoy, but in the Phelps Hornets. But, you know, right now, Pike Central not making it easy as Jaden Looney drops the three-point bomb there, extends the lead to 17.
Looney was 14. She's had a big night for the.
Well, 16.
Or 16, yep.
No, I mean, no, they 16-point lead, not 17. No. Nice job by McCoy. She free throw line jumper up and good.
Basket by Callie McCoy.
And here comes Snodgrass. And, you know, right now, Phelps got to get some stops. I mean, it's wide open, too easy. You know, I mean, they just allow Sloan gets the rebound there, and but they're just allowing Pike Central easy opportunities. Like, you know, I mean, their jump shots have been wide open here in the second half. McCoy goes in, and she's going to draw the foul.
Yeah, they've got a little hole to dig out of here.
Yeah, big free throws here, though. Sandra Blackburn says watching and waiting on my boy. Who's your boy? I want to thank Hornets Restaurant, L&L Mart, Punks Tires, CD Auto Care under new ownership in Williamson, West Virginia. Go see them for all your auto care needs. A.O. Onks, the Edward Jones Financial, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Southside Buildings and Carports, Trailhead Bar and Grill, A&H Supply, Southside Mall, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles, Bruce Walters Ford, Double Quick, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Citizen Bank of Kentucky, and D&D Auto Mart. And another big bucket by Tori Ratliff, and listen, give her 4 here in the second half off the bench.
Yeah, nice find there.
McCoy drops the three-point bomb there. She's doing her best amount of comeback as they've cut this to 11 here, Tommy.
Yeah, big-time second half for her, 13 already.
Yeah, forcing Pike Central into a turnover there.
So they've got plenty of time if they dig in here. If they can get some buckets and a couple turnovers here, we'll make this thing interesting.
See McCoy, she's guarded by Stanley. Stanley not one to make it easy on anybody. Stanley plays that Waffle House defense. She smothers and covers. And what they call? Offensive foul, or what they call on that?
I think it was a travel, I think.
Jack Webb tuning in from Jamaica. How about that? And we see Shauna Wagner says, way to go, and Sherry Hamilton says, let's go, Kaylin. Kaylin Sloan, special player. Last year had a breakout season in the postseason. Really let people know who she was and what her game is.
Yeah, really good scorer for them.
Justin McCoy, I know he's been working with some young girls too across the Pike County area. He's going to be a coach that's going to he's going to have a long career with a lot of wins.
Yates got the rebound there, and here comes Kylie McCoy with it for Phelps. Over to Sloan, top of the key. Sloan back to McCoy out on the wing. Back to Sloan. Being guarded by Stanley here. Back to McCoy. Phelps in no hurry right now. Comes off a screen. McCoy shot up, in and out, no good. Yates rebound. We got a tie up and looks like we got a reach in on number 13. And it'll go back to the Lady Hawks leading 54-42. Into Stanley. Here's Ratliff with it. Drives to the basket, layup, good.
And I'll tell you, Gracie Ratliff again didn't get to start tonight, Tommy, but she's come in and played well.
Yeah, textbook way to break a press right there. That's what you want out of it. It's a layup. Yeah, 12 points off the bench for Gracie Ratliff. It'll be Lady Hornets ball here, or no, they're going to give it to Pike Central. A little under 5 minutes left in the fourth and final quarter. Ratliff with it. Passes over, shot up, no good, rebounded. Tori Ratliff. They battle for it. Ratliff comes out there with it, shot up, no good, and Yates has it.
Here comes McCoy. McCoy working up the floor. Nice take. McCoy, count it! And she'll have a chance at an old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-point play opportunity. She's sitting there saying, hey, I'm below my average right now. I need to pick my game up.
She's definitely kept them somewhat close here in the second half. She's had a big second half, 15 points.
Christy Morales says, go Callie. Ricky Habron says, wait for my grandson Ethan Fields to play. How about people right now tuning in from Jamaica?
D&D got supporters all over the
nice job.
globe.
Well, Tommy, last I looked, we had, I think it was 27 different countries following us, and
wow,
we have over 30 people in all 50 states tuning in. So, like, even in Hawaii and Alaska, we got 30-plus people tuning in.
That's pretty impressive.
Their followers. Nice job there. And I'm telling you, Tori Ratliff right now, she's been a problem. And I like what Coach Spears has done. You know, I mean, Katie Yates gave him an issue with her size, but, I mean, you take a look at Tori Ratliff, he brought a bigger player in and really cut down on Katie Yates' impact on this game in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Very good game plan by Coach Spears.
There's Sloan, stops, pops, airballs that one, and gets it out to Ratliff. Ratliff on the push, nice pass, threaded the needle, and Tori Ratliff off the mark. Now, Kaylin Sloan. Now, Tommy, is Tori and Gracie Ratliff any kin?
I don't believe so, no.
I know Gracie Ratliff is your niece. Nice job by McCoy.
Had a very good career at Johns Creek, and
yeah,
I think she's been at Pike Central since her 8th grade year at Johns Creek. She come over.
She has. I know Coach Bobby Spears is a huge fan of hers.
Very good kid, great family.
Yep. She was the player of the game last time out. You know, today, I don't know. You got the stats over there, but, you know.
Jaden Looney might be giving her a run for the money today. Looney with 16 on the day. And
how many Snodgrass got?
12.
She's coming back. Nice job. But Gracie Ratliff, nice take. just missed the layup there on that one. Here comes Kaylin Sloan. She'll kick it up to McCoy. McCoy lets it go from the logo. She got to scoot in a couple feet on that one. And McCoy, they're going to call the foul, but I don't. I do think she done a good job of getting in there. I'm not sure it was a charge. I don't think she gave her time. I think she was still moving when it went down, but good try there by McCoy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough to draw a charge and somebody that much speed.
Swing it back around the horn. Shot up. Good. And Jaden Looney says, hey, give me them pizza rolls. Give me that double quick, Tommy.
Looney with a spectacular game tonight.
Yeah, she's wanting that double quick player of the game, ain't she?
Yeah, she's definitely give everybody a run for their money tonight. Excellent
Sipple
game.
lets it fly. She's going to be off the mark. And right now the Katie Yates coming out of the game. Here's the thing with Phelps, too. You got to remember, they only got 3 players on the bench.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, all their players pretty much got to play the whole game,
Yeah.
and that's very, very difficult, especially toward the end of the games, when fatigue becomes a factor.
Gracie Ratliff swings it back to Lara Stanley. She lets a 3 fly, no good. And again, right there is we're not having Katie Yates hurt you. Snodgrass, give her 14.
Boys ought to be a good one, too, so
Yeah.
stay tuned for it.
Corey lets that one fly.
Held ball possession. Pike County Central.
I'm kind of interested to see this Bowman and Weddington matchup.
I am, too. You don't want to go anywhere and miss this one.
All right.
And you see coming out. Lara Stanley, she's going to walk it up, and right now Phelps not bringing any pressure as it comes. That Looney and Bowman, Bowman and nice pass. Looney finds Builder, add an assist to her stat sheet. But Tommy, as you look at next game, Tyler Weddington, Owen Bowman, 2 former Johns Creek juggernauts.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a good one to see them 2 go at it. Lara Stanley gets the bucket. And Pike Central having fun right now as they are has a healthy lead, 69-45, Tommy.
Yeah, they've come out in the second half, and like you said earlier, they got a bunch of easy buckets there. They've drawn Katie Yates away from the basket and went to the opposite side of her and was able to score.
Tommy, let me tell you, best chicken planks in the business. El Nilmart. Go to El Nilmart for all your chicken care needs. One of the best convenience stores in Pike County, located in Kemper, Kentucky. I want to thank Hornets Restaurant. Go see Misty, Brenda, Phil, and their crew, Vernon and them at Hornets, and get some of their world-famous cheesy bread.
Cheesy bread.
Yep. I want to thank City Auto Care, new owners in Williamson, West Virginia. Hit them up for all your auto care needs. A.O. Onks, Edward Jones Financial, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Southside Mall, A&H Supply, Southside Buildings and Carports. And also want to thank Punk's Tires. Go see Jeremy Pinson and Shasta at Punk's Tires in Virgie for all your tire care needs.
I'd say a lot of people is going to be needing tires with these potholes these truck plows have been digging up.
Well, they've done that, and listen, I had a piece of a snow blade go through my tire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And there's McCoy. McCoy swings it over to Lester. Lester gets it down low, and it's going to be stolen away. Let's see, it's is that Lily Thacker?
Number 3.
33. Yep, Lily Thacker.
Mm-hmm.
Lines off the mark. Rebound for number 12. We don't have a number 12 for Phelps. Swing it back around, shot up. And Lily Thacker, let's see here, Coach Spears tells her to hold up here. Now they're looking to shoot. Thacker brings it around the horn, wide open. off the mark. And another rebound at number 12, another big body for Coach McCoy. Shot up at the buzzer, no good. 69-45. It's going to be Phelps dropping the district game to Pike Central here on Buckley's Creek. As we'll take and you'll see the 60th district action continue here in a moment. We're going to take and step aside for just a moment. And then when we come back, we'll name the player of the game, and we'll also keep you updated on all the stats here live from Buckley's Creek. You're watching the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody, as you're sitting here watching the Bruce Walters post-game show as Right now, Tommy, I'll let you go over the stats there real quick
All right.
of tonight's game and name our double quick player of the game.
For the Phelps Lady Hornets, we had Kaylin Sloan with 13. Katie Yates had 5. McCallie Sipple had 7. Morgan Dotson with 3. And Kylie McCoy, big second half there, finished with 17 on the night. On the Pike Central side, we had Kenzie Lyons with 2. Tori Ratliff with 7. Zoe Billiter with 3. Lara Stanley with 10. Gracie Ratliff with 12. Sydney Snodgrass with 14. And Jaden Looney, 19 big points tonight. And her double quick player of the game goes to Jaden Looney. Congratulations, Miss Looney.
Yeah, they had 3 players Pike Central did in double digits, unless in Sydney Snodgrass. I mean, you wouldn't have been wrong if you'd have picked her either. But, Jaden Looney, she ended up impacted the game in every area. Some nice passing, good stops, defense stops. She stepped up big time tonight and helped the Hawks get this big district win.
Absolutely.
Let's see if before we leave, said dominating performance for the Lady Hawks. Johnny Alvin said, appreciate you, Johnny Alvin, tuning in. Said Sherry Hamilton says, good job tonight. Tori and Holly Ratliff. Linda Bowman says, wait for the grandson, Owen Bowman, to play. Appreciate that, Linda.
He's a dandy.
And Tommy, let's thank our sponsors real quick. Hornets Restaurant, L&M Mart, Punk's Tires, City Auto Care of Williamson, West Virginia, A.O. Onks to Edward Jones Financial, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Southside Buildings and Carports, Trailhead Bar and Grill, A&H Supply, Southside Mall, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles, giving top dollar for all your memorabilia, sports memorabilia, Bruce Walters Ford, get it on the double quick, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, and D&D Auto Mart of South Williamson. Hit them up for all your used car needs. That's D&D Auto Mart, where nobody, Tommy, tax time coming up, you should spend your tax dollars with nobody else in the used car business besides D&D Auto Mart in the South Williamson area. They do a great job, quality vehicles, quality service.
Absolutely. If you need a used car, check them out.
There you go, Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy. You've watched the Bruce Walters postgame show here live from Buckley's Creek. Guys, we're going to disappear. We'll be back in about 5 minutes as we got Pike Central versus Phelps live on D&D